Welcome to our concert. Tonight we are going to take you back to Detroit in a time when there was a great deal of strife, but wonderful things were happening in the music industry.
Motown is an American record company. The record company was founded by Berry Gordy Jr. as Tamla Records on January 12, 1959, and was incorporated as Motown Record Corporation April 14, 1960.
Motown played an important role in the racial integration of popular music as an African-American-owned record label that achieved significant crossover success in the 1960s. Motown and its other labels were the most successful parts of what came to be known as the Motown sound, a style of soul music with a distinct pop influence.
We are going to begin our program with Sir Duke. Stevie Wonder wrote the song as a tribute to Duke Ellington, a band leader and jazz pianist who had an influence on him as a musician. Wonder had already experienced it after two of his idols, Dina Washington and Wes Montgomery, after attempting to collaborate with them.
After Duke Ellington died in 1974, Stevie wanted to write a song acknowledging musicians he felt were important. He later said, "I knew the title from the beginning, but wanted it to be about the musicians who did something for us. So soon they are forgotten. I wanted to show my appreciation."
The song Ain't No Mountain High Enough was written by Nicholas Ashford and Valerie Simpson before joining Motown. Bristol singer Dusty Springfield wanted to record the song, but the duo declined, hoping it would give them access to the Detroit-based label. As Valerie Simpson later recalled, "We played that song for Dusty, but wouldn't give it to her because we wanted to hold that back. We felt like that could be our entry to Motown." Nick called it the Golden Egg. The original 1967 version of Ain't No Mountain High Enough was a top 20 hit, recorded by Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell.
Our next selection is the song Reach Out and Touch Somebody's Hand. This was the first solo single Motown singer Diana Ross released in 1970. Ross had just left the Supremes after 10 years serving as the group's lead singer. Reach Out and Touch is a very heavy gospel influence and one of the few songs that Diana recorded to express her social conscience.
Rockin' Robin was originally released as Rockin' Robin on Clash Records label in 1958. However, Michael Jackson recorded his own version of Rockin' Robin in 1972, which was released as a single from his gold-certified solo album titled Gotta Be There. It was the biggest hit from the album, hitting #1 on Cashbox Singles chart.
All the lovebirds on Jamboree. broke my heart because I couldn't dance. You didn't even want me around. But now I'm back to let you know I can really shake 'em down. Do you love me? Do you love me? Now do you love me? Now that I can dance. Watch me now. Work it out, baby. Driving me crazy. I can do the twist. Tell me, baby, you like it like this? Do you like it like this? Tell me. You love me. Do you love me? Now do you love me? Now that I can dance. Watch me now. Shake it, baby. Shake it, shake it, baby. Driving me crazy. Tears of a Clown is a song written by Smokey Robinson, Stevie Wonder, and Hank Cosme, and originally recorded by Smokey Robinson and the Miracles from the Tamla Records label subsidiary of Motown, first appearing in 1967. This song is an international multi-million seller and a 2002 Grammy Hall of Fame inductee. Its success led Miracles' lead singer, songwriter, and producer Smokey Robinson, who had announced to leave the act, to stay until 1972.
Smokey Robinson said of Motown's cultural impact into the 60s. I was still not of a frame of mind that we are not only making music, we are making history. But I did recognize the impact because acts were going all over the world at that time. I recognized the bridges that we crossed, the racial problems, and the barriers that we broke down with music. I recognized that because I lived it. I would come to the South in the early days of Motown, and the audiences would be segregated. Then they started to get the Motown music, and we would go back, and the audiences, they're integrated, and the kids were dancing together and holding hands.
Motown specialized in the type of soul music it referred to with the trademark. The Motown sound, crafted with an ear toward pop appeal. The Motown sound typically used tambourines to accent the backbeat, prominent and often melodic, electric bass guitar lines, distinctive melodic and chord structures, and the call and response singing style that originated in gospel music.
ABC is a 1970 #1 hit by the Jackson 5. It was released on February 24. ABC knocked the Beatles' Let It off of the top of the Billboard Hot 100 in 1970 and was #1 on the soul singles chart for 4 weeks. Written with a similar structure and feel as the Jacksons' first hit of 1970, Want You Back. ABC was performed on television on America Bandstand, The Ed Sullivan Show, and The Flip Wilson Show.
The song I Just Want to Celebrate is a song that was recorded by American rock band Rare Earth. It was the lead single on their 1971 album, One World, and was the band's fifth single overall. It reached number 7 on the pop charts and was Rare Earth's final top 10 single.
out to support. We hope you've enjoyed our journey back to Detroit and the heyday of Motown music. For our last selection this evening, we will be singing Dancing in the Street. This original version of the song by Martha and the Vandellas was produced in 1964 and released as a single in the Gordy Records label.
The song was written by Stevenson, Ivy Jo Hunter, and Marvin Gaye. The song highlighted the concept of having a good time in whatever city the listener lived. The idea of dancing came to Stevenson from watching people on the streets of Detroit cool off in the summer in the water from open fire hydrants. They appeared to be dancing.